Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Thrive from CZT Michelle Dugdale. So this is, it's a neat tangle. It would fit in the category of organic or one of the new categories or genuses from our uh, zentomology that has been developed by the folks over at Zentangle. Vining, so it's going to be a vining tangle. So look for those new terms, and it grows, and it's really neat. So starting off and using basically just one elemental stroke, and that is the S curve shape. And so the S can go either way, and we're going to draw it upside down essentially. So I'm just going to start right in the middle here and an S shape. And however you draw your S shape, it's going to be perfect. And then teeing off of this, we'll do another S shape. And then just keep turning and teeing. And you can have fun with the length and with the curve, quite frankly, as you know. Or if you don't know, you do now. In fact, if you take a look at the description section, I have a link to my own version of the step out. I always do that. And then to the originator of the tangle. And that's listed as for more inspiration. And then there's the link. And so take a look at that so you can see Michelle's work. She has some great examples. I'll just show one. This is essentially it. So this is the basis. But then it's up to you. How do you want to finish it? And she gives lots of options on her step out and some gorgeous samples. So do take a look at that. Now, one way that I liked, and or one of her things that gave me the thought, she kind of thickened different areas of hers, but I really liked just employing a little bit of rounding on mine. And so I'm taking a corner here, and this is a tangle enhancer, and you round it off and fill it in. And it's just nice because it adds a little bit of weight or love, as they'll call it. And you can add it wherever you want. And if you want to add thickness, just period, go right ahead. I think I did my S shapes different this time than I did before, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. And then, do you want to leave it like this, or do you want to top it off with something? Um, we're going to do multiple tops on this. This is going to be a we'll consider this like grafting. That was one of the things we did in our Zen Again session, talking about grafting and things. So this will have multiple ends, just so you can see. So one way, and just thinking of the different tangles that so this I put this in my step out. Oh, let's do a zinger. So that's just adding an orb. You could just add orbs and leave it at that, and then curve lines coming off and going. Um, she also put just little lines, little curve lines like that. That's cute. Um, Thinking about poke leaf and 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 modifying them. So we're just taking like a portion, a fragment of them, if you will. And so and this is the way I like to draw it. And so I'm not worrying about making, another line here. I'm just leaving the stem uh, as it is, but I might just uh, redefine it and add a dot because I want to. Let's see, what else can we add? Let me look at hers. I mentioned just orbs. Let's see. She kind of did a sprinkle, which is kind of like the zinger. Let's see if we can do it from memory here. And then, and like I said, sometimes you just have to modify them. And that was, let's see, how did she? Oh, she did. Yeah, okay. She didn't really go down to the base here, but so I'm just orating this, ending it, and then this one, it's kind of like the hat here, but this it's a curve line that's attached, and then you can add little orbs or whatever you want. Let's see, two more. Go, gosh, this would be a great one for a live, right? You can shout them out. Okay, you shout them out. I don't know if I'll hear you or not. Well, let's just do just an orb. That could I could think of this as like poke root and leave it like that. You could either do it right on top like that, or have it like we did poke leaf, and have it come down on the stem a little bit. That could be filled in or not, completely up to you. And I know, just what we've been calling fancy fescues. And let's see, this one. Let's just take this over like so. Whoops, like that. So you can have a ton of fun with this. And then shading is going to depend on what you end up doing. So, some of these, like, Zinger, you would shade them just how you naturally would. I'm just going to throw some graphite here. And look at that. I just love shading. It is magical. So, oh, that's a weird noise I just heard. Okay. Again, just fun. And then, if you wanted to, you could. Let's see. I'm just going to do this, and this just doing a little drop shadow. And you can, if you want, with your pencil, mimic what you've done, just a little distance off. And one of those, it does not have to be perfect at all. No, there we go. I'm sorry, I'm hearing noises, and then all of a sudden I'm look up, and then my screen is being weird. Okay, but you see how that works. And then we could do it. Let's do it just on the underside here. And I have done it too, where you don't have to do all of that. Could even, instead of like, because I kind of mimic the shape, which I will continue that, because it's like once you kind of do it, you have to just continue. And again, doesn't have to be perfect at all, as you can see. You could just put a little graphite as an aura. That's a better word. And you don't have to. I'm not going to use the tortillon or anything. I'm just going to leave it as it is, and that's it. So that's just if you want to shade it, that is one way to do it. So this is a neat tangle. Love them when there's so many options. Love them when they really stick to the Zentangle method, elemental strokes, not combining too much, just kind of basic. And how much fun can you have with this? So a lot. So if you enjoyed this, and I hope you did, would love to have you click like. Feel free to comment, share it, and if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. I mentioned the description section for links to step outs. You can also, below those, find ways to connect with me if you wish. I have a link to my website, a link, if you happen to be on Facebook group, a link to our private Facebook group. We have a lot of fun. And it's an amazing group of people that have been gathering for the last, I don't know how many years, and it's just fantastic. And the same goes with classes that I teach. The same wonderful people are also on the classes, and then some, because there are some that just aren't on Facebook, and that's fine. So we'd love to have you join us. Classes, I do a lot of them free. I do have some that are paid, and yeah, just can't have too many friends at Tangle. So would love to connect with you. And with that, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.